station isolated here, and the surrounding shopping mall actually was built later on. And this actually divided the whole city to north and south. For the very north part, there's a lot of the shopping malls and quite developed, but for the southern part, it's less developed. So the Chongqing government, municipal government, actually think about that, would like to promote an integrated development. So that is why we choose this location, because it can provide the citizens with more convenience, and also people live in the northern part, the southern part of Chongqing can travel very easily and to do more shoppings in the northern part. Therefore, that we worked with a different department to plan this project. And we talk about this railway station, of course, is the main actor here. So talk about TOD, basically is transportation facilities plus shopping center. So basically you can consider or understand in this way. So we talk about the transportation facilities that include high-speed railway, the subway, bus, and the taxi. And then for the shopping mall, and also not only limited to shopping mall, that also includes the office buildings and also hotels. So basically, this is very, very unique. So talk about the railway station. Normally, our manned actually is very separated from the whole city, and it's in the quite remote places, and it's just a isolated railway station. So what you can only find is just a railway station. So it's not really linked to anything else. But look at this TOD, actually, we look also around the world. So you can see that because of the urbanization, also because of the economic development. So we talk about anything else we can provide to the citizens to further facilitate their life, their way of work, way of living, and provide more convenience. So that is why you can see these projects. And of course, this is the very first project, and later on we will roll out to other cities. So we will enter to the main entrance of the railway station. So what we have inside the railway station. So we also invite our special guests from the railway station, the train station. So this is a high-speed rail, and this is the entrance of the station. So look at the whole walls. Actually, you can look at that. Of course, we show the culture of the Chongqing, so hot pot, and a lot of the features were the iconic sightseeing places, and also, of course, local cuisines demonstrated here. So we talk about actually, this is actually will provide more convenience to people living in Chongqing and also Chengdu. So basically, people living in Sichuan province and the Chengdu city, actually, they can enjoy this service. So we talk about the intercity transportation. We have that a direct high-speed rail, so that's actually quite shortened their travel time. So this is the entrance of the railway station. So now we deliver 17 trains, and before our capacity is 4,000 people per day, and right now actually that number already increased to more than 10,000 people per day. So we talk about these, actually would like to provide that intercity transportation facility. So look at it, this is a service center, but actually it's not the only to provide the AQA service. Actually, here you can buy and purchase ticket or to refund your ticket or for the other services. So it's not with one function. So we have the different tickets available, so you can, but actually the route is fixed. So basically the Sichuan and the Chengdu province and Chengdu city. So basically we talk about these just between these two locations. You either can buy the one-time ticket or the multiple travel ticket. So basically, we like to bring it as the convenient as you are taking a bus. So let's look at the exit. So at the exit, we talk about if the passengers need to transfer to the airport, actually they can book a bus ticket, or they can already get their boarding pass there. So we talk about it here before just purely with one function. That's just a high-speed rail. So this actually put in service in 2018. So back then, we just had a railway service. So basically, here we have a lot of trains available for the Chengdu and the Chongqing travel needs. And also look at here, you need to wear the masks. That's also required by the station. So we talk about back in 2018, just the railway station actually was in service, but the whole TOD project actually was still undergoing. You look at it here today, actually we already have that TOD built up. So we are here, this is the exit building. So basically we exit from the railway station and then we can go to the other transportation facilities, and we have taxis. So the airport terminals. So very soon we are approaching to the exit of the railway station. So just now we're in the entrance hall, and right now we are heading to the exit. And here you can see that's the entrance to the airport terminal. So you can see a lot of things connected so well. So we talk about here actually this is the integrated transportation facilities cluster, and actually it's also based on the consumers or the passengers' needs. So a lot of passengers actually they not only need the high-speed rail, and they also need to have the subway, the bus, and taxis, and also the airplane service. So you can see that is why we connected a lot of things together. So this is shopping bus station. We talk about it's a very strong transportation facility. It's a transportation hub.
大家好，我是重庆交通枢纽集团的副总工程师易斌。
And we'll also invite the engineer. He's also the head of the whole TOD project. So we talk about it's a very powerful transportation hub. So how we can better understand this? So talk about the shopping bar station.
就是说我们平常的很多枢纽的布局是一个平面形式的，比如说我的公交站在这儿，长途站在这儿，然后是这样往往都是一个平面的布局。这两者的差别最大的好处啊，就是立体的布局，一个是节约空间。
So we talk about the whole differences. Like you look at the transportation services, actually is in a holistic way. So before you look at the other train stations or railway stations, actually the bus stations or the other transportation facilities actually is located horizontally. But look at it here, actually the whole layout is more the vertically. So which means like either you would like to transfer to the airport facility or look for a taxis or the buses actually just within one building at different floor you can find your destination transportation means. So basically a lot of things we talk about transportation actually underground we had 8 layers. Of course, that's also because of the Chongqing's terrain features. That is why here actually this is something very unique. So underground here actually you can consider we have around 8 floors. So our parking lot is from the B3 to B7. Actually think about B1 to B5. You all can get into the parking lot. So it's not saying that you need to get from B1 to B5. Actually, think about our parking lot. We have the 8 entrance and 7 exit. Actually, you all can get into the parking lot from different directions, just directly to either going to B1 or B3. You can just directly from the upground directly to that underground parking lot. So here, this is the exit 1. So you can go directly to the station square. And exit 2. That's the public parking lot. So basically, you can pick up your friends, your family members, and then go directly to this parking lot. And this actually is directly go to the city rail service and also the train station. So you can here to take the line 1 and also the other subway service. So right now we have the line 1 available and also have the line 9 is under construction, and we also have the line 27 that will start its construction this year. So basically we have for the rail service available. So we not only have a high-speed railway service available, and we also talk about that the intercity or the Chengdu Chongqing high-speed rail that you will find more convenient if you take that rail from here.
号口是我们的垂直电梯，是在这个后面啊，垂直电梯呢，
And the gate 5,
一直到我们的
so we have the lift here, so from B7 to 5 floor, so you can go directly from there.
然后就是一个咱们整个这个算是一个剖面图了。
这个呢就是体现的是
So maybe here we show you an even clearer picture. So look at actually within the one building, this gathers a lot of different functions. So look at it here, actually we have from B1 to B8. So B8 basically is ODA rail service, so that's the platforms. And B6, B7, we have the a ticket office and also the parking lot. And also B4, B5 is also the parking lot, as well as B3. And B2 is for taxis, and B1 is for the bus station. And also the B2 also have the platform, and also the waiting hall is at B1.
建成了以后啊，实际上这个交通河非常重要。进行了对整个方案。
So basically, you look at it, this is actually just within the one building vertically. We have a different transportation facilities gathered here.
尽快的能够到达它所需要去的目的地。
So actually, a lot of things we consider actually on top of our agenda is that how we can make our passengers directly get to their transit
而且正好就是在
transportation
站的那边，它是。
in the faster speed.
然后我们一出来了以后，就可以。
So we talk about how make it a faster and more convenient.
垂直电梯和那个扶梯。
So we also have that around for the
就是为了让人能够尽
lifts available here. So basically, that's the can accommodate more people and more luggage.
共布置了大概有140部电扶梯，也是为了在我们这个庞大的这个地下空间。
And besides these 4 powerful lifts, we also have around 140 elevators available. So we have different facilities provided to our passengers.
我们包括我们后方的导播也是在给大家一直在回放我们的一个白天拍到的咱们的高铁穿楼的这样的一个画面，但是不用着急，一会儿呢我会带大家去到那个平台，然后去看看究竟。
So basically, this is China's first high-speed rail TOD. Later on, we will also show you a closer look at how a train or our high-speed rail can run through the buildings, because this is also something quite unique and a highlight here in Chongqing.
6号口上去的话，就是我们的出租站和公交站，当然也可以去进站。
So here at gate 6, you can get directly to the taxis and the bus transportation, and tier 7, you can find the shared cars, or you can halt a car service here. So gate 7 and gate 8, actually that will be the place directly to the shopping mall. And here, look at this Chongqing Airport City Terminal. So basically, at different gates, we show the different directions or the different destinations.
好的，由于现在我们这个还在就刚才您说的交通河，因为它非常重要，但是由于涉及到我们的部分的轨道线路还在施工嘛所以现在交通河的这个体验咱们现在暂时不能体验，但是我们也是非常期待咱们这个交通河赶快。
So the still some projects still under constructions, but very soon that will be all available to the passengers and the citizens.
现在呢，我们可能还是得请吴总再带我们，咱们因为刚才我们说到整个这个 TOD 项目呢，它其实是分为地下和地上2个重要的部分。
So we talk about this TOD actually including the underground and the above ground functions. So for the underground, it's more for the transit, for more the transportation facilities. What we have above the ground,
胡总再带我们再去感受一下了。
and we will invite our special guest to guide for us. So this is the first application of the high-speed rail transit-oriented development, or TOD, in China.
这个项目的话，它就是包括地下和地上，除了写字楼哈，就是整个这个大的这个商业的这个体量的话，它大概是多少层楼？
我说下总体量吧，整个项目总体量呢，地上地下一共有85。
So we talk about the project. It's covered
地下有27万，小金。
850,000 square meters. So 270,000 underground. So we talk about that's the parking lot. So like the places for taxis or for the bus stations. And above the ground,
那么它包括一个
480,000 square meters,
天街，这是一个
including 210,000 a shopping center.
另外呢，还有这个27万平米的写字楼的部分。
And we also have around 270,000 square meters for the office buildings.
那么也有培训机构，有几栋是那个楼是用作酒店。
So it's office buildings and also it's hotels.
我们现在这么绕一圈哈，然后其实以后那个我对那个交通河特别感兴趣，做交通河到时候建好了，其实就可以直接就搭乘那个交通河的电梯，就直达某一层你想去的地方了，是吧？
对，我们这里呢有两个这个交通的这个核心。第一个呢就是现在我们看到的，它是高铁出站把那个客流进行分流的一个这个核心。那么它是以做公交车的地方，那么它可以快速的。
So here this is waiting for the buses.
那么第二块的话呢，
So at the exit of the railway station,
我们的这个车站前方有4条轨道线。那么城市轨道每天
so we have the different gates to the different destinations. So we will not see a big pileup of the passengers at the exit. And actually our expectation is actually daily we will receive around 300,000 to 600,000 passengers per day.
建设，所以那个交通河呢，
And so we not only have that the gates to directly
9号线的通车一并
get the passengers to their destination, and we also have the other track service available, like the subways and other track transportation.
这个客流集散功能和城市的客流功能分开了，两边互不冲突，互不影响。
这样能够很好的兼顾。
很近，它是可以人员是可以来回互换的，可以兼顾的。就是既保障了这个高铁大家对，这个大家坐火车有时候可能比较急，对吧？有些人呢是希望快速离开，那么有一些这个老百姓呢，他就希望留在这儿这个从成都坐火车过来，在这儿和朋友在这儿聚会甚至在这儿开会，或者是在这儿聚餐。
So we talk about that.
交通服务，那像快进快出的呢，就用这个就用我们的那个高铁的那个交通对。
这样说我就理解了，其实它就是虽然它是一体，但是呢，它互相的功能又因为
That although it's just in the same buildings, but because of that we have the two different systems, so that also can meet the people's different needs and the different
站到外面
experience.
看到火车站在整个项目的正中间那么从这个我们的最东边到最西边，整个600米长的。
So this is a railway station that's in the center of the TOD project.
城市现代化服务业的。
So you look at actually here is we have the shopping mall.
是以天街为就是我们的天街，这个是生活性服务业，塔楼呢，这个是
So here we have the a cluster of buildings that includes the shopping malls, the office buildings, hotels.
放的地方我们
行那个地方去看一下，然后胡总带我们去看一下。然后在路上呢，可能我们会进入到我们的这个天街的内部的一些情况，然后它的一些特点什么的，我们到时候行好，我们就往这边走。
那这样，我们请我们这个天街的商业负责人孙经理带一下路。
好的，走吧。你给大家打个招呼。
大家好，大家好。
我们刚才其实是聊到了，就是整个这个 TOD 呢，它是分为地下和地上两个部分组成了。那地下呢，其实刚才我们在铁路部门，还有包括枢纽集团的，他们的那个这个就是设计师的带领下呢，我们其实刚才也去参观了，然后非常强大的这样的一个地下的功能。那么地上呢，其实就是在结合着地下的这样的一个分工和区域呢，然后在地上现在是一个。
So here we talk about that's a lot of things that we're quite familiar with. That's the shopping mall. So we look at the appearance. We look at outside. It's more or less the same as other shopping malls. But actually, this is a TOD project. I believe it must have something different. So we talk about actually this is the TOD or the shopping mall built up on the railway station. So this is around 210,000 square meters. So this is around 600 meters long. So we talk about actually we have all these transportation facilities underground, and on top of that you can find these whole shopping mall facilities. So this is the China very first TOD as the high-speed rail transit-oriented development. So here at the shopping bar district, it depends on judging from this DA traffic, you can tell actually this is quite center of the city. So this is business area actually built quite long ago. So for the whole TOD actually helped first extended the whole coverage, and we also connect it north to the south. So basically we connected the northern part and southern part of Chongqing together. We have more than 500 brands located here. So we talk about business. Of course, you need to meet the customer's needs, right? So a lot of things, you want to shopping, or looking for restaurant, food, drinks. Actually, we have a lot of provided here. So basically here not only fulfill our customers' needs for transportation, and also we have the facilities here to meet consumers' need for their daily life. So we talk about like our passengers waiting inside the railway stations. Actually before in other railway stations actually you cannot do a lot of other things like shopping, because that's the isolated railway station. But here actually you arrived earlier, no worry, you can do a lot of shoppings or eat inside this shopping mall. A lot of different things or activities you can enjoy before taking the train service. So you look at here, judging from its traffic, you know this is a very hustling, bustling places. So you look at actually here, we have the international brand. We talk about here actually is home to 500 brands, and a lot of brands actually make their first presence here in Chongqing or have their flagship stores here in Chongqing. So basically bring additional vibrance here in Chongqing and also improve people's life quality. So right now of course it's a New Year holiday, so you can see a lot of people actually experience this a new facility here. And this is also we talk about a red carpet elevator. So we talk about this. Actually, we just opened for 4 days. So just 4 days since we opened here. So we talk about actually why we have all these brands here. So of course we first look into what we did not have here. So that is why we actually attract these kind of international brands and also the brands for kids and the entertainment here. So basically we fill in the gap in terms of a business area service. So we would like to build these whole projects so it's really a consumer or customer friendly. So we want to maximize their experience here, so they will like shopping here. And also look at the whole lighting, the whole design, the whole layout. Actually, it's very transparent and bright. So either you would like to eat, drink, or like to see a movie, actually, or you can find a service here. Of course, we would like to have our consumers stay here for a longer time period. That is also why we actually really think about what kind of brands, what kind of service, what kind of commodities we would like to provide here. So we talk about like if we arrived here early as a passenger, then just like say, here you can see a movie, buy a cup of coffee, eat a little bit of food, local cuisine, enjoy the local food here, and then you can go to catch your train. We talk about the Chengdu-Chongqing Railway service, and I believe these will be the passenger or the citizens welcome hall for the citizens living in Chengdu and Chongqing.
再搞一个活动，小朋友们，跳完了。这个地方呢，就是因为我们这个项目它的楼层会比较高，我们有7层楼，所以我们到了5楼。
So we have around the 7 floors here.
看起来像首层的一个空间，那这样的空间呢，又能。
We are at the 5th floor, so you can see it's quite open space. So we provide more the places for our clients or consumers to take a little bit of rest, and also have the place to hold different events. So our ultimate goal is that we would like to build the whole facilities. Actually, our consumers enjoy every step of their movement by enjoying different angle of views.
就觉得这样的设计就会特别人性化，而且特别把这个交通枢纽的优点和商场的优点就。
So basically, we actually leverage the strengths of transportation facilities and the shopping mall, the commercial side. So basically, the transportation side and the commercial side right now bring them together. provide the additional benefits to the citizens.
因为现在做活动人会比较多，所以这个区域其实就是整个楼上的部分就会看到是一个很棒的空间。可以看一下这个，比较方便。看到小朋友在跳舞。方便我们去做一些推广活动，然后去营造一个比较热闹的商业氛围。
So we are at the floor 6. So at the floor 5, as we introduced, this is a quite vast place. So you can see we now have the dance competition.
跟着我们一起在
And that's a vast space for the different kinds of events. So in total, we have 7 stories here inside this shopping mall.
是一些什么样的规律呢？我们这个项目，因为我们有21万方，有500多个品牌，所以我们的业态是非常齐全的。我们里面的品牌业态涵盖了零售，就是服装类的。
So we talk about what kind of brands we have. Actually, think about that. The majority of brands name it like the for the way of life. So think about people actually at different age groups, and you can shop for your families, for the individuals, for the elderly people, for the youth, for kids, and also for business people. Actually, all can find your loved brands here.
特别热闹，这不像一个新的商场的感觉，这完全就是一个非常成熟的这个核心商圈的一个核心的一个商场。对，因为这个天街已经是我们龙湖集团在全国的第49个天街了，而且因为我们在重庆也运营了非常，就在我们全国天街的运营。
So we just opened.
所以我们是。
This is our 4th day since we opened to the public. So we had quite a deep studies on the people's needs and their habit of shopping. So you can tell from this number of traffic. So you can see actually so far consumers quite welcomed our shopping malls and also the products, goods, services were provided here.
就 OK 了，但是其实通过我们其实对现场的一个感受，其实真的可以感受到市民对这一个就对上面的这个商业的它的一个需求和一个喜爱的一个程度。对，而且有商业，如果说有那个能够跟交通更好的结合起来，这个就是相发挥优势。对对对，这个真的是对于
So we talk about actually
作为消费者都是觉得是最好的一件事情。 We
believe the ultimate goal, we would like to see that the strength we leverage to its maximum from both transportation side and commercial side.
我们这个项目，因为我们有分 A 馆和 B 馆，就是然后刚刚我们在的那个馆是属于比较时尚的一个馆，然后我们现在走到 A 馆的话，就是我们是以一个家庭亲子为主题的一个定位。那这个馆呢，我们现在在这个馆的5楼，然后楼下就是有所有的跟家庭和儿童亲子相关的业态。
So basically here you can see our overall layout of the shopping mall also actually divided into part A and part B. So or you can tell it's a hall A and a hall B. So it's actually connected very conveniently. So just basically we use these kind of like the food court or food street to connect it, the hall A with hall B. So we talk about the just now we experience that's more for the looking for the facing to the young generation, like put it this way, and also for the right now the other side we are heading to that's more for the family, especially a family with kids. And also look at this is a food court. actually is a lot of the a fast food or convenient food provided. So if you're actually quite rush, you need to catch your train, and you can have a quite easy and fast bet here, and then catch your railway service.
现在我们是需要去到一个就是我们刚才给大家介绍的，要展示我们整个这个 TOD 项目上面上盖的部分和以及它的地下的部分的整体的这样的一个模型的地方。然后在这个地方呢，其实大家就可以非常清楚的能够看到我们整个它的。
So here we would like to show our viewers the overall look of the whole up
希望让大家能够从各个
above the ground and underground facilities, because this is China's very first TOD project. So we would like to show you from different angles of these TOD projects.
在展示我们的高铁穿楼。那么其实说到重庆哈，一直是非常魔幻的这样的一个3D 城市，它的建筑呢其实都是在网友
So we talk about Chongqing. Actually, a lot of their buildings actually quite, we call it a miracle.
怎么样的一个情况，我们其实可以跟着来看一下。好，现在看到的就是整个，大家现在整个看到的就是我们这个消费霸占 TOD 的一个整个的一个模型了。好，吴总您可以再给大家再介绍介绍我们整个一些特点。
So right now you're looking at this is a models of the TOD. So this is the northern part of that TOD. So the overall length here you look at actually around 600 meters.
围着这个建筑哈转一圈。
So let's go around it. So we also to the here you can see we have the railway getting through the whole building, and later on we will show you exactly on site how it looks like. So we will later on see that rail going through the buildings. So from this angle, you can actually see it very clearly. Actually, the whole building, the shopping mall, actually built up on these rail tracks on the railway station. So this is the west side. And then we are right now at the north side of the whole project. So you can find we actually have these the squares around these TOD projects. So for the different squares actually has its own features, and it's also very easier for our consumers and the passengers know exactly where they are. So we look at the different angles. We have different squares, and also you can see we have these office buildings, shopping malls, and hotels. And this is actually the places we started our live streaming. This is shopping bus station, and that's the whole entrance of the train station. So basically from this angle, you cannot really tell that this is a railway station. So basically, the whole feature here is actually we bring that transportation station plus a shopping mall. And also we make it transparent, so you can very easily to see that what we offered underground. So here you can see the bus station. Let's add a B2. So we can tell it's a very complicated design.
整个地下部分的这个交通枢纽设计的话呢，应该是花了
So for the transportation hub, actually that costs us 2 to 3 years for planning and for the above ground design.
时间也是有2到3年。因为这个项目
Also actually
说在这里边
required 2 to 3 years for design.
临潼岩MVA
So actually that also with the joint efforts of the different transportation agencies,
做了很多天桥，包括从天桥平台跨越到楼上的这样的大的扶梯。
and also we think a lot about that overbridge and also the a different a passageway or the a pedestrian bridge. So basically we would like to everything think about how we can provide additional benefits or additional convenience to people either shopping inside or the people actually they would like to take their train and also they would like to do some shopping or enjoy a little bit
铁路线把这个你切开了，
the different the activities before getting
真的是北侧非常繁华，南侧的话呢，城市它其实形象
their train. So basically, with a lot of things we be designed here, so we should consider convenience.
还有跨过这个道路的这样天桥平台，我们的这个完全南北就被连接起来了，缝合起来，就老百姓要穿过这个火车站就很方便，可以不带手机、不带钱包、不带身份证，就可以自由的穿行。
So we talk about actually it's very easier for our passengers get through from north to south or from south to north.
就特别方便，很自由在这里。
So it's very convenient. Just move freely. You do not need your phone. You do not need your ID card.
对经济发展有很大的好处。
So people really welcome this idea and also conducive to the further development of the whole city.
会比未来迎来更快。
So we talk about that in the coming future, we will see a faster development for the south part of Chongqing.
介绍呢，其实我们还是非常想去到咱们专门预留出来的那个观景平台。那现在你就带咱们一起。走。
I know all our viewers waiting for this moment. We will very soon show you
然后咱们现在是需要去到我们刚才大家介绍
that
到的
amazing scene.
方便我们的市民和游客去观看这个高铁穿楼这样一个奇观的修建的一个
So
景
which
点。
is
其实
the
说起这
how
样的一个地方呢，其实说起重庆，其实
the high-speed rail getting through the
对于游客
buildings.
是比较偏爱
So I
的。
believe actually this is something really attractive
游客们去欣赏这样的一
and
个
the unique
景观呢，还专门修了一个平
features
台
here in Chongqing. So we have this kind of sightseeing or a specific platform dedicated for this purpose.
相信呢，在不久之后啊，这里又会成为一个新进的，就是很多的外地的朋友们来的一个地方了。就像重庆，其实当时的李子坝轻轨站呢，其实也是主要是考虑到。
So we believe very soon this place will be a must-go place here in
轻
Chongqing.
轨穿楼的这样的一个设计，但是在无意识的状态下，意外的就红了，因为大家会觉得在别的地方是看不到的。而现在我们今天
So we talk about actually the light rail
在别的地方是
or
看不到
the
的。
city
除了轻轨
metro.
穿楼，然后还有高铁穿楼。
Actually, we not really build this for purpose, but actually people in the other cities, they actually don't have this kind of unique scenes. So this is something really unique and only have
这个也是我们其中的
here in Chongqing. So actually we also built the A platform here for the people to enjoy it. And that's the also actually first went viral. And then we have that the dedicated place for our passengers, our consumers, our citizens to enjoy that view. And also you look at here, this is also a
我们刚刚看到
quite
的高铁的进站口
iconic scene here inside
长直
the
阁就在
building.
高铁的近代大厅啊。对
So this is like
我
a
们在这一部分也结合
waterfall.
了这个空间去进行了一样这样的一个设计。
So actually, from this waterfall, you can really imagine how tall it is because this is basically from the floor
也就是
6
为了
to the entrance of the railway.
一墙之隔，在墙的另一边就是咱们的高铁的
So basically, at the other side of this wall, that's the waiting hall of the rail station. So this is just too close to each other. So basically, these are two totally different places with different functions from different sectors, but they're just so close to each other. Of course, that's very convenient to our citizens, and also this is something really people need. So we think about actually from the second floor to the fifth floor, we have this quite large space, and we think about how we can make it quite unique. So that is why we have that waterfall. So you can see this is a really good place to take a photo, and also quite vivid actually. Because at the other side of this wall, is the train station, is the waiting hall, so we cannot really have shops located here. So that's why for this building, we bring that waterfall to that building. And also you look at a lot of stores, actually, they also take the features of train as their shop scene. So this is a quite customized theme here. So in our shopping malls, actually we have a different theme. So we have that the high street, the red carpet, and also a lot of greens, and actually around that green you can find actually that's a lot of the brands related to like lifestyle, where the mom and the baby brands were all located around there, and also a lot of the brands, either they would like to have their customized store here inside these shopping mall, or like they would like to have their flagship store opened. So overall, actually, the shopping experience inside this shopping mall actually quite enriched because we provide different content, different themes, and different views for our people. So you can tell this is quite a vast place. So you may get lost for your first visit. So what about the estimated traffic per day? Any numbers? So this is our fourth day. So for our previous 3 days, the accumulated traffic actually amounted to 897,000 people per day. So that's around 300,000 people per day. So in the first 3 days, that's the 897,000 people in total.
城市平台可以看出去以后可以
So right now we are heading
在这个地方
to this a very famous
看到我们的
spot.
楼底，现在就是高
So
铁
we
就
will
从
see
我的脚下
how
经过，
a
就这样的感觉。
light
你看很
rail
多的市民朋友都在拿手机拍照。
run through the buildings. So you can see the track here. So we provide this platform for people to take photos.
铁轨，我们很多的市民在这里，在这里拍照，也在等吧，等这个高铁的经过，然后在这里拍下一张照片儿，就从你的脚下这样子行驶而过的这样的一张照片儿。
So basically, we talk about that the metro actually run through the buildings, which is actually the buildings we are just now.
也是有很多的突破。那今天呢，我们也是请到了我们的修建咱们整个
Of course, there actually had a lot of breakthroughs made for these buildings, and this is actually also the very first application of the high-speed rail transit-oriented development in China, and we also have the construction
好，你给大家介绍，我说
representative
看
here
了这么久哈，其实
for
我们
this
的
building.
网友一定会非常好奇，就是它这个高铁站其实是在2018年就已经建成通车了。那其实咱们这个
So we talk about the railway station actually put in service in 2018, but the whole building actually was available to the public and delivered to the public actually by the end of last year.
下面高铁已经运营了，行人的话，每天的话有差不多30万
So
人流
correct.
从项目周边经过。项目施工的话，安全难度风
So we
险
had
大，
around
风险也很大。
before that the
项目的话
300,000 people
采用了
actually
3次
traveled
高铁
around these
起
places
了150
at
米
the very beginning
长
of our
20米宽的
construction.
一个亚洲
So
最大的一
actually, we
个
also
干
need
沟
to
口
consider that the
确保了
safety
行
of
人
the
和
whole
高铁的整
constructions,
体安全。
and
啊，就是
we need to make sure that the safety to the people and also to the trains. So of course, safety is the most important thing.
刚才我也问了一下咱们就是在车站的，就是铁路部门的他们的工作人员哈，我说当时就是楼上还在施工，下面咱们就已经开始运行了，有没有一些特别的一个就是觉得会安全方面有影响？他说这完全没有。他就搭了这么一个大的一个防护棚之外，我们还有没有一些创新的一些技术？
创新的话，可能你们过来看见就是说
So
项目
any
的亮点就是
innovative technologies or the breakthroughs we made?
地铁啊，还有就是公交、出租这些和上面的人流的一个。
Of course, TOD itself is very innovative. It's a very innovative idea. So we talk about that the TOD combines a shopping center with transportation facilities like the high-speed rail, subway, bus, and a taxi, providing citizens with more convenience. So for our construction, actually, we're looking for two things. First, the safety. So make sure that's very safe for the whole construction period, and also for the after construction, it should be safe use. Basically, it should be safe to our people shopping inside and also to all the trains. And also the other things like would extend the lifespan of the whole buildings. So the whole construction actually is finished within our plan or expectations. So basically we hit the schedule, and also right now you can see so far it's operated in a very smooth and safe manner. I believe our viewers get more understanding about this TOD product in China. This is the very first high-speed rail TOD. I believe with our guests from different sectors, they introduce how they make this project available and successful realized in China. So you can see right now we are at a sightseeing platform. So this is a platform dedicated for people to look at how the metro or the railway train are getting through the buildings. So you can see the track in front of us, and later on hopefully we can see a train that running through the buildings. So basically we'll
现在呢
running through the buildings,
经
we
也
are
是在
right now
逐渐地拉出了
standing.
我们的这个一个
So
距
we
离
have
可以
our
看到我们在给
drone
他挥手
help us
然
to
后呢
get the pictures from
随着这个
another
现在项目
angle.
的越来越成熟哈，其实还有包括咱们的一些建设的一个技术的越来越成熟，其实我们的市民哈，还有包括我们的游客呢，其实在出行的这个过程当中，不断的在体验着新的科技给咱们带来的生活的一些改变。
So I believe actually the consumers and also our passengers can actually experience how technology better facilitate our life, make the things easier. So here is also can see that actually maximize the strengths leverage from the commercial side and also the transport side. So by the end of the day, what we want to achieve actually we would like to maximize the benefit to our consumers, to our people here. And Happy New Year. Thank you for watching.